today? You know, since I moved into the neighborhood, I've got a lot of new neighbors. But the one thing that chaps my ass is when they don't respect other people's property, or property lines, rather. And I'm specifically talking about this guy who has moved his trailer so close that I can piss through my window into your toilet. I'm just asking for a little bit of privacy. Welcome to another episode of Violent but True Bedtime Stories with me, the First Sergeant. Are you ready, kids? Well, let's get to it. Born in September of 1920, Charles Commando Kelly was one of 9 children that grew up in a hard Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania neighborhood. His family lived with no running water, electricity, or even a working toilet. It was a hard upbringing. To help support his family, he dropped out of school at an early age to work, ran with a local street gang, and was consistently getting in trouble with the law. He was the only brother at the time to have not enlisted in the military. However, at the age of 22, he enlisted in the United States Army. While serving in the Army, he struggled to follow orders and general discipline. That soon landed him in the stockade after going AWOL. Not off to a good start. However, this soon-to-be American badass was not concerned with ever earning the Good Conduct Medal. He then would be assigned to the 36th Infantry Division, Texas National Guard, and deployed to the beachheads of Salerno, Italy in September of 1943. The unit would cut its teeth as the first invasion force of the European continent, securing the town of Altavia. Once the beachhead was secured, it wasn't long before the Germans counterattacked and recaptured Altavia. The commanding officer of the 36th Division ordered 2 battalions to retake the town, and one Private Kelly volunteered for a daring reconnaissance mission that would mean almost certain death. He would establish an OP on a hill outside of the villa. Under almost constant fire, I swear to God, I think this guy's running his gray water. Stop! I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
Yeah.
Under almost constant fire, he would crawl nearly 2 miles where he would provide detailed enemy defense positions, weaponry, and troop size. For you kids at home, that's called a salute report. Not satisfied that he had provided enough, he would lead a 3-man team into Altavia where he would personally destroy 2 enemy machine gun nests that were limiting the advance of the 2 battalions ordered to retake the town. Using his BAR, Kelly went into a killing frenzy. Exercising great skill and courage, Kelly exhausted his BAR and destroyed the heavily entrenched machine gun positions. Out of ammo, he hastily made his way to the ammunition dump where he had observed a large number of Germans, nearly 70, flanking the rear of the regiment. Taking a position at an adjacent storage house, Kelly held down the house throughout the night. However, morning would bring the most heroic fight at this point of the war. One that would be talked about in scuttlebutt and inspiring heroism across the European continent. As the sun broke and night retreated, the Germans came with a ferocious attack. Kelly took a position in the 2nd-story window of the storage house, ready to rumble with these sauerkrauts. The attack was sprung, and the lead came down upon his position in a hailstorm of fury. One machine gunner was killed, and several of his teammates were wounded. Kelly, not just 24 hours ago, if you remember, achieved killing frenzy. Now he was in God mode. Have you ever locked an automatic weapon from overheating? Well, Kelly did it twice, delivering effective fire upon the enemy, splattering Nazis wholesale. When his 2nd machine gun had locked, Kelly found that he was about to be overrun. Not to go down without taking a few more with him, Kelly performed the unimaginable. Grabbing a handful of 60mm mortars, he removed the safety pins and began tossing them out the window like freedom biscuits. Killing 5 Germans and wounding several more, it was said that Kelly had killed over 40 Germans in the assault. As the command was given to the regiment to withdraw from Altavia, Kelly remained and was seen deliberately loading and firing rockets from the window. This guy was a one-man wrecking crew, hell-bent on killing as many Germans as he could. He provided successful cover, and as the unit withdrew, he later rejoined his fucking unit. This guy was an absolute killing machine. His fighting determination and intrepidity in battle earned him the Medal of Honor, the first to receive the medal in the European campaign. Kelly would return home, where he would be celebrated with parades, book and movie deals, and even war bond tours. Perhaps he might have been the first Navy SEAL. He became wealthy beyond his dreams. At 64, he admitted himself into the VA hospital in Pittsburgh, where he would be treated for kidney and liver failure from a life of drinking. Wanting to die alone, he claimed to have no living relatives, and this hard-ass commando pulled the very tubes keeping him alive from his body. This motherfucker chose to go out the way he wanted to, and he said, "Fuck you, death, I'm out." Our greatest generation were giants amongst men.